So this is looking at a Aeromaster PT170. As we are looking at this machine, is a pull type composting equipment. And this machine ends up being able to be very versatile. What's amazing is even though it's a pull type, it competes per volume of a self-propelled very easily up to and equal. But this type of machine, this is actually our second to the largest machine. It lifts up completely out of the rope. In fact, there's over 6 foot of clearance when it's all the way up in the up position, so you can go above your windrows. We're going to go ahead and walk around. Notice that we've got our water tanks in the back, and then we've got hoses being pumped up into some manifolds up on the top of the hood. We're looking at those 2 black hoses as well. So as we move on around this machine, we'll kind of see that the delivery part of it is delivering water coming from our 3,000 gallon tank. This tank is unique. It steers with all 4 tires. So if you're going to turn right, the back ones turn toward the left, keeping it behind the machine so it does not end up colliding with our composting equipment. We find it really interesting that a lot of people, when they go into composting, they don't recognize the value of the water. And we're doing actually a water injection in the air, so we hit every particle. And the reason is, I often say, if you want your hay bales to not spoil, keep them dry under the roof. If you want them to spoil, you put them out and get them wet. So guess what? When we're composting, we want them to spoil/rot. And so that's why we've got to have a watering system. And we're going to go on around. This is the heart of the machine, is this drum, since we started 30 years ago next month. This is our 16th iteration of drum. You look at this system as very, very clean, simple. The only kind of equipment that has a 2-year warranty that goes with this. And so this machine here is the business part of the unit. This machine is driven by power takeoff from the tractor, so we don't have to have an extra engine. This type of machine requires between 140 and 150 horse on the power takeoff. This particular tractor is a very good brand that a lot of our customers are going to, but it doesn't require as big of a tractor as we got on here. You notice when you're looking at this entire hood, it's wide open. There are no restrictions. The reason is this turner is designed to exhaust CO2 or carbon dioxide and take in oxygen. We want to have that gaseous exchange of CO2 coming out of the windrow and oxygen going into the windrow. Our microbes need a breath of fresh air when they are being managed in the windrow. We want this compost to end up being the highest quality possible for the soil. We come from the soil first, and we've designed equipment around that, not just a fabrication. This machine does fold to transport. It folds under 8 feet wide. That's our folding mechanism. And you take that pin out and disengage the PTO, and then we call that the fold cylinder down in the corner. And that thing will then end up getting this machine all the way lengthwise. And then it'll go down the road behind the tractor. Then you can hook the water tank back up to the back of that. And then you'll end up taking both units down the road as well. That is actually designed to pull behind going down the road.